Have you ever noticed the air in a room change the moment you walk in? The frantic energy dips. People stop fidgeting. They aren't just looking at you. They're adjusting to you. You didn't demand respect. You didn't raise your voice. Yet everyone is suddenly on their best behavior. Most people think intimidation is about being scary. Psychology says otherwise. Real intimidation is a byproduct of internal alignment. If you recognize these 10 signs, you aren't just tough. You possess a psychological weight that most people can't carry. Sign 1, the zero-beat reaction. Most people have a reactive lag. If someone drops a plate or insults them, they flinch or snap back. You have a zero-beat reaction. You process information before you respond. In nature, the prey reacts. The predator observes. When you don't flinch at chaos, people realize they can't rattle your cage. Sign 2, low-stakes silence. Silence creates a social vacuum. You don't feel the itch to fill the gap. You're comfortable letting a question hang in the air for 3 seconds longer than average. People project their own insecurities into your silence. They start wondering, what is he thinking that I'm not saying? Sign 3, non-threatening eye contact. Staring is aggressive. Looking away is submissive. You hold a soft focus. You look people in the eye not to challenge them, but to see them. Most people use eye contact as a social performance. Your steady gaze feels like a truth detector. It's hard to lie to someone who doesn't blink first. Sign 4, emotional economy. High-status individuals have high emotional granularity. They don't leak energy. You don't perform social niceties, like nervous laughter or excessive nodding. You aren't cold, you're efficient. People realize your approval isn't cheap. It has to be earned. Sign 5, the over-explainer effect. Have you noticed people start rambling when they talk to you? They provide details you didn't ask for. They justify their mistakes before you even point them out. Your presence acts as a mirror. People aren't afraid of you. They are afraid of the standard they think you hold them to. Sign 6, intentional movement. High-anxiety individuals move in micro-twitches, adjusting clothes, checking phones. Your movements are deliberate. You walk with a specific cadence. You sit still. Stillness is the ultimate sign of a person who is not under threat. It signals that you are the alpha of your own environment. Sign 7, the easy exit. The scarcity principle. You are willing to walk away from a bad deal or a boring conversation without an apology. Most people are desperate to belong. Your freedom to leave suggests you have options. People are intimidated by those they cannot trap with social guilt. Sign 8, perceptive listening. When you do speak, you reference something the other person said 10 minutes ago. It proves you weren't just waiting for your turn to talk. You were analyzing. It makes people realize they can't autopilot their way through a conversation with you. Sign 9, disinterest in fame. Social status is usually a game of look at me. You don't brag, you don't name drop. When you don't seek attention, people assume you already have something better. It creates a quiet power that draws people in like a gravity well. Sign 10, radical accountability. When you mess up, you say, I was wrong, it's my fault, here is the fix. People expect excuses. When you offer none, you take away their power to criticize you. It shows a level of self-security that most people haven't achieved. You are uncancelable because you are your own harshest judge. Being intimidating is a double-edged sword. It earns respect, but it can also breed isolation. If people are too nervous to give you feedback, you stop growing. The warmth pivot. True power isn't just being the most formidable person in the room. It's being the person who makes others feel capable. The equation for influence. Power plus coldness equals fear. Power plus warmth equals leadership. You don't need to try to be intimidating. In fact, the moment you try, you lose the effect. Real presence is just self-possession. It's knowing exactly who you are, what you're worth, and being okay with the fact that not everyone is ready for it. Control your internal world, and the external world will fall in line. If you've ever been told you're hard to read, you're already halfway there.